My beloved child, I continue because there is still more comfort to pour into you and more truth to settle within your heart, and I want you to feel these words moving slowly, gently, without pressure, reminding you that you are not late, not behind, and not overlooked. You are exactly where I can reach you most clearly. I know there are moments when you look back and wonder how life moved so quickly, how years passed while you were busy surviving, caring, working, waiting, and sometimes that thought brings a quiet ache, but I want you to know that nothing rushed past my attention. Every season had meaning, every delay had purpose, every waiting period shaped something strong inside you. You were never wasting time, you were being formed, and now that formation is becoming a place of rest instead of strain. I am teaching you how to live from the inside out, not reacting to every fear or expectation, but responding from trust. You will notice that certain worries no longer grip you the way they once did. That is not because you stopped caring, but because you are learning to place what you cannot control into my hands, and that exchange is freeing you. I am also softening the way you speak to yourself, removing harsh inner words, replacing them with patience and grace. You do not need to criticize yourself into improvement. You grow best when you are cared for, and I am caring for you deeply now. I am reminding you that your worth has never been tied to your speed, your income, your appearance, or your achievements. Your worth has always been rooted in love, and that love has not changed with time. If anything, it has deepened. I am also restoring your sense of safety, calming the feeling that something bad is always about to happen, teaching your nervous heart that it can finally rest, that it does not need to stay alert all the time. You are safe with me, guarded, watched over, held, even when you sleep. Especially when you sleep, I am working during those quiet hours, aligning things, easing outcomes, protecting you from what you never even see. You are allowed to let go at night, to release your mind, to trust that tomorrow does not depend entirely on you. I am also renewing your sense of usefulness, because I know there are days you feel you have little left to give, but I tell you this, your prayers are powerful, your presence is grounding, your listening ear is healing, your calm words carry weight. Your life still contributes more than you realize. You are still needed, not for what you do, but for who you are. I am also helping you accept change without fear, teaching you that change does not mean loss, it often means growth in a new form. Your life is not shrinking, it is shifting into something more meaningful, more intentional, more peaceful. You are not being pushed aside, you are being drawn closer. I am also addressing the quiet sadness that sometimes rises without warning, the feeling of missing something you cannot fully name. I understand it, and I do not rush it away. I meet you there, and I slowly replace it with assurance that you are not alone, that your life still holds connection, still holds warmth, still holds moments worth waking up for. I am inviting you to notice beauty again, not dramatic beauty, but gentle beauty, the kind that soothes your soul, the sound of rain, the softness of evening light, a kind message, a shared memory. These moments are my gifts to you, reminders that life is still good, still kind, still worth embracing. I am also strengthening your faith in quiet ways, not through loud declarations, but through steady trust. You will find yourself less shaken by uncertainty, more anchored when things feel unclear. This is maturity, this is depth, this is the fruit of a long journey with me, and I honor it. I am also reminding you that it is okay to ask for help, okay to lean, okay to admit when you are tired. You do not need to be strong all the time. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your clarity when your thoughts feel foggy. I am your peace when your heart feels restless. I am not disappointed in your limits, I work within them. I am also restoring your hope for meaningful days ahead, not days filled with pressure, but days filled with presence, where you feel connected, purposeful, and calm. You will begin to sense anticipation again, not anxiety about the future, but gentle curiosity, a sense that something good can still unfold, because it can, and it will. I am also guiding you to release old fears about being forgotten, overlooked, or left behind. You are remembered, known, and deeply valued. I see you even when others do not. I celebrate you even when the world is quiet. You matter to me more than you know. I am also teaching you how to live with acceptance instead of resistance. Acceptance does not mean giving up, it means trusting that what is cannot separate you from my care. And from that place of acceptance, peace grows, strength grows, joy returns. I am walking with you into days where your heart feels steadier, your thoughts feel lighter, and your spirit feels at home within you again. This is my ongoing work, not rushed, not forced, but faithful, and I will continue to speak, continue to guide, continue to restore you, because you are my beloved child, and I am not finished with you, not now, not ever. My beloved child, I will continue, because what I am unfolding within you is still expanding, and your spirit is still listening, and I want these words to move gently through you like a steady river, washing away what has grown heavy over time. You have walked long roads, carried quiet responsibilities, and learned to survive seasons you never expected to face, and yet here you are, still breathing, still feeling, still open. And that alone is a sign that my work in you is far from complete. I am not finished shaping your days or strengthening your heart. Even now I am teaching you how to live with softness instead of strain, how to meet each morning without bracing yourself for pain, how to trust that goodness can still meet you in ordinary moments. I know there are habits of worry that formed over many years, thoughts that automatically drift toward fear, but I am patiently retraining your mind, showing you how to return to peace again and again. Not by force, but by remembrance. Remembrance that you are held, that you are guided, that you are deeply loved. You are learning that peace is not the absence of problems but the presence of trust, and this trust is growing stronger in you day by day. I am also helping you release the need to explain yourself to others, to justify your pace, your choices, or your limits. You do not owe the world an apology for being human, for aging, for changing, for resting. Your value does not decrease because your life looks quieter now. In my eyes, your life has become richer, deeper, more meaningful. You carry a calm authority that only comes from endurance, a wisdom that only comes from having walked through loss and still choosing hope. I am also renewing your sense of connection, easing the feeling that you are on the outside looking in, drawing you back into the awareness that you belong, that you are woven into my care and into the lives of others in ways you may not always see. Your prayers still travel far, your thoughts still matter, your presence still brings comfort, even when it feels unnoticed. Nothing offered in love is ever wasted. I am also reminding you that it is safe to dream again, not necessarily big or loud dreams, but gentle hopes, simple desires, moments you look forward to, plans that bring warmth to your heart. You are allowed to anticipate good things, you are allowed to believe that tomorrow can carry kindness. I am not asking you to ignore reality, I am inviting you to see it. Through the lens of my faithfulness, I am also strengthening your body in quiet ways, guiding your rest, supporting your healing, renewing your energy little by little. You may not notice dramatic changes overnight, but you will sense a steadier strength returning, a resilience that allows you to move through your days with less effort and more ease. I am attentive to every signal your body sends, every ache, every tired moment, and I am responding with care. I am also protecting your heart from despair, lifting it gently when sadness tries to settle too deeply, reminding you that your life still holds light, still holds meaning, still holds purpose, even in simplicity, even in stillness. You do not need to chase significance, you already carry it. I am teaching you how to sit with yourself without judgment, how to be present without regret, how to accept each day as it comes. This acceptance will bring you peace. It will quiet the inner struggle that has exhausted you. I am also opening your eyes to the ways I have been faithful all along, moments you survived without knowing how, doors that closed to protect you, delays that spared you pain, connections that shaped you, strength that carried you when you felt empty. None of it was accidental, all of it was guided, and I want you to rest in that truth. You have not been wandering aimlessly, you have been led, and you continue to be led even now. I am with you in the small routines of your day, in the quiet hours, in the pauses between thoughts. I am with you when you laugh softly, when you sigh deeply, when you feel grateful, and when you feel tired. There is no part of your life that I ignore or overlook. You are fully seen, fully known, fully loved, and as you continue forward, you will feel a growing assurance that you do not need to hurry, you do not need to fear, you do not need to prove anything. You only need to stay close, to listen, to trust, and to allow this gentle renewal to keep unfolding. Because I am still here, still guiding you, still restoring you, and I will continue to walk with you into days filled with steady peace, quiet strength, and a deep, unshakable sense that your life is safe in my hands. My beloved child, the deep dreams and quiet nudges I placed inside you are now beginning to form clearly, and today I come to you with purpose because a real change is unfolding in your life right now. You will feel my presence lifting old weight from your heart and showing you the path I always planned for you. So do not look away or lose focus, because this moment matters deeply. It is a rare opening, and if it passes, it only delays the good I have prepared for you. I am stepping into your life with the steady strength of a loving parent, guarding you, filling every hidden place with peace where worry once stayed. I have seen every silent night you endured, every time tiredness tried to steal your hope, yet your heart kept reaching for me. You thought I was far away, but I was closer than your breath, holding your thoughts together when you feared life would stop responding, and today I am moving what felt stuck, removing what blocked you, and this will feel like light rising. Inside your soul, you have asked when your answer would come, and I speak now because your heart is ready. I want you to feel my presence like a calm breeze settling your fears, so do not ignore these words because what I am revealing needs your attention. If your mind drifts, you may miss what I am placing into your life right now. I am gently touching the doors of your spirit so they open easily, because this moment has been waiting for you. Do not hold back anymore because what seemed delayed was being carefully prepared and is now arriving as a precious gift. Every worry you have about time, health, or the future I take into my hands and let them fade like morning mist. Breathe deeply and sense my peace filling your mind, bringing clarity where confusion lived. You are not walking through this season alone because I am with you, and every step becomes stronger when you listen to me. So listen carefully because what is coming needs your full focus. Your presence here is not random. I led you to this exact moment, and now I ask something simple but powerful. Show your trust in a real way, because even small acts of trust allow great things to happen. Your choice opens what was closed. Do not be afraid to follow me because heaven responds to sincere belief, and your response will release what you have prayed for. All of heaven is watching with care, waiting for your step, and when you take it, a great unveiling will begin. Do not hesitate because favor is already moving toward you. Breaking limits you thought were fixed. Your readiness sends a ripple that shifts what seemed impossible. Heaven is ready to pour out something beautiful, and it waits for your humble yes. Today everything is aligning for your good. It is no accident you are hearing this now. Your miracle is already moving toward you, not lost, not withdrawn, arriving even as you breathe. And understand, this is not only about fixing what was broken. It is about reshaping your whole life. I know years have planted doubts in you, worries about strength, health, and the future, but today I surround you with deep comfort so those fears fade. What I give you now is fresh courage, the strength to face each day without fear or restless nights. Your future is already in my hands, every breath planned, every need prepared. I see your whole future and it is good. When I tell you not to worry, it is backed by my power. I see every ache and every concern, and I have not left you. I am closer now than ever, because you need me most. Youth may have energy, but you carry wisdom and deep trust built over years. Your health matters to me. Every symptom and report is under my care. I am the true source of healing. I bring renewal to your body, clarity to your mind, peace to your heart. Do not fear the future because when your earthly journey ends, it will be the most joyful beginning. Until then, every day is a gift filled with meaning. Your life still matters deeply. Tonight, place your hand on your chest and speak to me. Share everything. Then be still and feel my presence. When you wake, you will sense new strength and peace. Help is already on the way, not because you earned it, but because I love you. You are listening because your spirit knows my voice, and I chose this exact time to speak to you. Your renewal has begun. You have survived hard seasons because my hand carried you. Even when you could not feel me, I was there. When sleep escapes you and fears grow, remember I do not sleep. While you rest, I am working. People may have hurt you and made you feel unseen, but to me you are priceless. Your value grows with time. Change is coming to your health, provision, relationships, but most of all to your courage. Fear will no longer rule you. Your health will improve step by step, and when your journey here ends, you will be welcomed with joy. Until then, live fully, speak truth daily. Your prayers still carry power. Your life still influences others. I use those the world overlooks. Age is not a limit to me. You will still flourish. Your prayers move mountains. I will meet your needs even in unexpected ways. I will heal broken relationships. You will never be alone. Begin each day with gratitude. Your renewed spirit will be a light to others. Your life still tells a powerful story. I am not finished with you. I have guided you all these years and will not stop now. Fresh grace meets you every morning. Deep renewal is already stirring within you. Weariness will ease. Clarity will return. Peace will settle. Troubling thoughts will lose their hold. I understand your grief and loneliness. Those you miss are safe with me and you will meet again. Until then, I will fill the empty spaces. I will send people who care. I am always beside you. I will provide in ways beyond effort. Small blessings will appear and they are signs of my care. Your life has left a lasting mark through kindness and prayer. Your legacy lives on. Forgive and release old pain so your heart can be free. Joy is returning. Laughter will rise again. I am healing old wounds and restoring what you thought was lost, and in the days ahead others will see a new light in you, because I am making all things new within you. My beloved child, I will continue speaking to you because this flow has not ended and your heart is still open, and I want these words to settle deeply inside you like warm light filling every empty space. I know there are parts of you that still feel uncertain, parts that wonder how long this season will last and whether peace can truly remain. But hear me now, what I am giving you is not temporary comfort, it is a lasting foundation. I am teaching your heart how to rest even when answers are still forming, how to trust even when the path is not fully visible. You are learning a new way of living, one that is not driven by fear or urgency but by quiet confidence in my care. You have spent many years responding to life's demands, adapting, enduring, sacrificing, and now I am inviting you into a gentler rhythm, a rhythm where you no longer measure your worth by productivity or strength but by love and presence. This shift may feel unfamiliar at first, but it will bring deep relief. You will notice that your body begins to respond, your breathing slows, your shoulders relax, your thoughts become less sharp and heavy. This is not weakness, this is healing. I am reminding your whole being that it is safe to rest, safe to hope, safe to trust again. I know you sometimes replay conversations in your mind, wondering if you said enough, did enough, were enough, but I want you to release those thoughts. You do not need to defend your past or explain your journey. I see the full picture and I am pleased with your perseverance. You stayed when it was hard, you believed when it was uncomfortable, you loved even when it cost you, and these things matter more than you know. I am also restoring your sense of joy, not the loud excitement of earlier years, but a deeper joy that feels steady and warm, a joy that comes from knowing you are secure, valued, and held. This joy will show up in simple ways, a smile that comes easily, a laugh that surprises you, a moment of peace that feels complete. Allow these moments, do not question them, they are part of your renewal. I am also helping you let go of the fear of being a burden. That thought has weighed on you quietly, but it is not truth. Your presence is not a burden, your life is not an inconvenience. You bring value simply by being who you are, by the wisdom you carry, by the calm you offer, by the prayers you speak. Others may not always express it clearly, but your life still touches many, and it touches me deeply. I am also calming your thoughts about tomorrow. You do not need to plan every detail or prepare for every possible outcome. I will meet you there, just as I am meeting you here. You will not be asked to face anything alone. When challenges arise, you will sense a strength within you that was not there before, a steadiness that reminds you that you are supported. I am also teaching you how to receive. You have spent much of your life giving. Now allow yourself to receive care, kindness, and help without guilt. This openness will bring balance to your spirit. You are allowed to be cared for, allowed to be comforted, allowed to be held. I am shaping your days so that they feel meaningful again, not rushed, not empty, but intentional. You will begin to notice that time feels different, less like something slipping away and more like a gift unfolding. Each day will carry its own grace, suited perfectly to your needs. I am also guarding your heart from bitterness, helping you forgive not to excuse what hurt you but to free you from carrying it. Forgiveness will lighten you, it will make space for peace. You will feel less tense, less guarded, more open to life again. I am reminding you that it is never too late to experience goodness, never too late to feel loved, never too late to walk in purpose. Your story is still alive, still unfolding, and I am still writing beautiful things into it, even now, especially now. Remain still and trust this work within you. Let these words sink in, let them reshape how you see yourself and your days. I am with you, I have always been with you, and I will continue to walk beside you, carrying what you cannot, restoring what was lost, and leading you gently into peace, hope, and quiet joy. And this is not the end of my speaking to you, it is only the continuation of a promise that will keep unfolding in your life. My beloved child, as these words continue to flow toward you, I want you to remain calm and open, because I am still speaking, still shaping, still working in ways you cannot yet fully see, and every sentence you receive is like a seed settling gently into the soil of your heart, growing quietly but surely. I know you have carried many thoughts that you never spoke out loud, questions about your worth, about whether your life still carries purpose, about whether the quiet seasons mean you have been forgotten. But hear me clearly now, silence has never meant absence, stillness has never meant neglect, and delay has never meant denial. I have been active even when your days felt repetitive and your nights felt long. I have been arranging moments, softening outcomes, redirecting dangers, and protecting you in ways you will only understand later. You may feel that time has taken things from you, strength, people, opportunities, confidence, yet I tell you that nothing truly valuable has been wasted. Everything you lived through has shaped you into someone who can now carry deeper peace, deeper wisdom, and deeper trust. I am not asking you to run faster or prove yourself harder. I am asking you to rest into the truth that you are already held, already known, already chosen. Even now as you read this, something inside you is settling, a quiet assurance rising that you are not finished, not forgotten, not fading away. I am breathing new steadiness into your days, a steadiness that does not depend on circumstances or energy levels or the approval of others. This steadiness will help you wake up without dread, walk through your day without fear, and rest at night without your thoughts racing. I know how often you have tried to be strong for everyone else while feeling weak inside, how often you smiled when your heart felt heavy, how often you told yourself to endure just one more day. And I want you to know that I have counted every one of those days. None were invisible to me, none were meaningless, and now I am easing the weight you have carried alone. You are entering a season where you will feel supported again, not necessarily by crowds or noise, but by a quiet sense that you are not doing life by yourself anymore. I am strengthening your inner core, the place where courage lives, the place where hope quietly waits, and from this place you will begin to feel lighter, not because all problems vanish, but because fear no longer controls you. You will notice small shifts first, a calmer reaction, a steadier breath, a moment of joy that surprises you, a thought of gratitude where worry once lived. These are signs that renewal is already at work. Do not dismiss them, honor them. They are evidence of my presence. I know you sometimes measure life by what you can no longer do, by what feels harder now than before, but I see your life by what you still give, your patience, your prayers, your kindness, your endurance. These carry immense weight in my realm. You have not grown weaker in spirit, you have grown deeper. Your words carry more meaning now, your prayers carry more power now, your presence carries more peace now. Even if the world does not celebrate this, heaven does. I am also healing the way you see yourself, removing the harsh judgments you place on your own life, teaching you to look at yourself with the same mercy and gentleness I show you. You do not need to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path has been uniquely shaped, uniquely guided, and uniquely valuable. I am restoring your sense of belonging, reminding you that you are still part of my unfolding story, not a footnote, not an afterthought, but a living chapter still being written. There are conversations you will still have, prayers you will still speak, smiles you will still offer that will change someone's day more than you realize. Your existence still releases goodness into the world simply by being rooted in love. I know there are days when loneliness feels sharp, when the house feels too quiet, when memories speak louder than the present, and I do not rush you through those moments or shame you for feeling them. I sit with you in them, I hold you through them, and I slowly replace the ache with comfort that does not feel forced or shallow. I am teaching you how to be at peace with yourself, how to enjoy simple moments again, how to feel content without needing everything to make sense. You will rediscover joy in ordinary things, a warm cup in your hands, a familiar sound, a gentle morning light, a kind word, and these small joys will begin to stitch your heart back together. I am also guarding your nights, calming your thoughts when darkness tries to magnify fear, reminding you that tomorrow is already held in my care. You do not need to solve your whole future before you sleep, you only need to trust me for this moment, and then the next. I am giving you permission to release what you can no longer control, to stop carrying responsibilities that were never meant to rest on your shoulders. You are allowed to be human, allowed to rest, allowed to lean on me, and as you do, you will feel strength return in a quieter but steadier way, not the strength of rushing or striving, but the strength of peace. I am also working behind the scenes in your practical needs, touching situations, influencing hearts, opening paths that do not require your exhaustion. You will notice help arriving gently, solutions appearing without stress, needs being met in ways that confirm you are seen. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations, reminders that I am attentive to every detail of your life. I want you to stop apologizing to yourself for being where you are. This season is not a mistake, it is a refining, a deepening, a preparation for a different kind of fruit, fruit that lasts, fruit that nourishes others, fruit that brings quiet satisfaction rather than loud applause. Your prayers at this stage of life are especially precious to me. They come from a place of knowing, of surrender, of trust tested by time. When you speak to me now, it is not from desperation alone, but from relationship, and that moves heaven. Do not underestimate how powerful your whispered prayers are, how meaningful your simple faith is, how valuable your continued hope is even on days when it feels thin. I am also healing old regrets, moments you replay and wish you could change, choices you question, paths you did not take. I am teaching you to release the past into my hands, to to see it not as a list of failures but as a journey of learning, growth, and survival. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and I have already woven grace through every imperfect chapter. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. I am not rushing you toward an ending. I am inviting you into a deeper present, where each day has meaning simply because you are alive and loved. I am restoring your sense of dignity, reminding you that your life has weight, your presence has value, and your story still speaks, even in silence, even in stillness. I am walking with you into days where fear loosens its grip, where peace becomes more familiar than anxiety, where trust feels more natural than doubt, and as this continues, you will notice a gentle confidence returning, not loud, not boastful, but steady, the kind that allows you to face tomorrow without trembling. This is my gift to you, my ongoing work within you, and I will continue to speak, guide, protect, and renew you, day by day, breath by breath, moment by moment, until you fully realize that you have never